Okay, so divination is many different things to different people, is for why we do it. But the idea is, like, a lot of people, tarot cards are a popular version, and the idea is that you are seeking the guidance of an outside power, or it's almost like rolling up to your therapist or some other counselor and being like, hey, so my boyfriend's situation that's fucked up, what do? Right? Except, unlike your counselor who's immortal just like you,
they know something you don't.
Yeah. So, pretty much, it's, we're blinking. Hello? Hello? You may or may not be able to hear my voice right now. It's because we're blinking.
It still doesn't like us, apparently.
I think the client's experiencing some kind of overload on the server. Hi, we're back.
Fixed it last time.
It's not a pause button, though, unless it actually breaks.
Oh.
Hello? Okay, we're back. So, sorry, we're still experiencing some technical difficulties. I don't think it's my internet. I think it might just be the client that we're hosting from having some kind of server issues. Which happens. Whatevers. But, so, divination. It's that you're seeking help, but unlike a therapist, they actually know something that you don't in pertaining to your life. Depending on how your path is, because you can totally practice divination outside of any religious context, right? Because some people believe that the cards kind of have their own
power
kind of thing, and I think in some things they do. Like, I do believe in the cards as kind of a messenger. I have used different divination methods, and it's almost like talking to different friends where they do, in fact, have
different answers,
different personalities. Like, some people's decks are very direct. My deck, a lot of times, will either be like, you already fucking know. Why you asking me, ho? Right? Whereas sometimes it's more like, this is the thing. The thing is coming, but I will never tell you what the thing is. But watch out for the thing, and when you see the thing, you will know the thing. I told you. Right? So either go...
I've gotten a couple answers like that.
Yeah. Either it goes super roundabout, or it's just like, you already know. You know. Take your own damn advice.
Haven't gotten that one yet.
Yeah, I've gotten that one yet when I've asked stupid questions. It's like that, ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer kind of deal. But, yeah. But, a lot of times, though, when you have, deities, divination is another way that the gods can kind of, like, help you out, nudge, clarify what the fuck they're trying to say to you. Yeah. It's like, I really don't know what on earth you're trying to tell me, right? And so,
you're giving them a clearer way of doing it.
Yeah. It's like that. And then, there's a lot of different ways of divination. Like, when I first started out paganising, as I like to call it, it's a verb now. When I first started paganising, I was one of those people that was all like, you have to have the tools. You need a wand, and you need some crystals, and I need a fucking cauldron, and I need somewhere. It's over there. But, so, you can't see it. It's in the drawer. But, so, I was one of those people, though, that diehard thought that you had to have, like, these stereotypical tools. Like, you need a wand. You need the ritual knife. You need to cast a circle every time you do anything magical. You, like...
everything you see in the movies.
Need to invoke the elements. And a lot of these things are actual things that some people do, especially if you're a practitioner of ceremonial magic, right? Mm-hmm. I am not. I am a practitioner of ghetto-ass college magic, and I am damn proud of it, right? But, when it came to divination, the first thing that popped into my mind was, like, casting the bones, which usually is actually just, like, sticks with runes on them. Or actual bones, sometimes, whatever floats your boat. But, like, casting the bones, or the tarot cards, or reading tea leaves, I still found to be formal enough, but, like, kind of informal way. But there had to be, like, a ceremony around it, right? Whereas now I realize divination is so much bigger than that. Like, I have actually seen other people, and done it myself, use a regular old deck of playing cards.
I tried that.
Right?
Didn't work.
Yeah. I think it depends on how you do it.
I couldn't remember what they were.
Yeah.
And then I lost my little cheat sheet.
Oh, I did it to where I, like, right before I did it, like literally right before I did it, designated odd numbers as a yes, right? Or odd numbers yes, even numbers no, right? And then each of the face cards I had designated as like pretty much corresponding to the court cards out of an actual tarot deck, whereas the king would be like whereas like the king would be like the, I think, is it a king or is it a page? I don't remember off the top of my head. I haven't done tarot in a really long time either. But like there's the pages of each suit, which the jacks were that, and then the queen of each suit was the queen, yeah. Right? And then
the wizard. Wasn't there a wizard?
Knights. I think there's knights. The knights. Then I think I might have set the knights as the kings because they both start with K. And then the ace cards I had set as the most relevant ones out of the major arcana, so like the lovers or the moon, or but the ones that were relevant. So there were only 4 of them, and then both jokers I used as the Wheel of Fortune card because they're wild. But I think we might have froze up again. Yep, we lost. Darn. Hello? Hello. You may or may not be able to hear me. Oh, I think we're back. We're back. Maybe. Hello? Hello? Or maybe not. I want to talk about divination. Come back to me. Hello? Hello?
We'll move like 12 seconds every time.
Yeah. I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
I don't know that song.
Oh no. Hello? For this moment, for all my life. Hello? I am so sorry if you hear me singing obnoxiously. I'm just trying to test the sound to see if you can actually hear a damn thing we're saying. Oh, hey, look. Hey, look, we are temporarily back. All right. So, while we seem to be
going in and out.
In and out. The server appears to be having some kind of issue of some kind. Connection lost. Hello, 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 hello. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Again, server client having issues. But no, so I had designated each of the cards as a thing, right? And although there have been people who have just designated each of the cards as actually like
something.
The 2 of wands, the 2 of things, and just corresponded the suits. Mm-hmm. I did not. I was asking a very direct should I not question, so I'm just like, this is that is this. But I laid them out kind of like a tarot spread, and it was just kind of things, right? Or sometimes I will totally just draw a card, right? And do stuff like that. And that's one way to do dice divination, or to do card divination. You can also divine with dice, where again, like, odds are yeses and evens are nos, and pretty much you toss it up in the air and catch it, and whichever number it lands on is the answer, right? There's also other ways to do it where it requires you that you having a pre-done board, right, that has certain, like each little section on the board represents something, and pretty much you're tossing the dice onto it, and part of it has to do with the number and which section it's landing in, which is a little bit more of a complex divination. But the point is you can totally just divine with dice. You can also divine with tea leaves. I've done tea leaves like all the time, but not necessarily with a ritual. Like I have literally just made loose leaf tea. You leave the leaves in the tea while you're drinking it, and you might eat some of them, whatever, nobody cares, right? So you drink all of it, and then you leave a little bit of tea in the bottom, and you just kind of flip it over onto a plate, napkin, what have you, and then you pop the cup off, and you just stare at it and go, what do I see? I see a rabbit. What the fuck do rabbits have to do with my life, right? And you just kind of, it's symbol meaning. And a lot of times, it's shit that means something to the diviner, but not necessarily that particular, like, you're not going to read your tea the same way the person next to you reads their tea. But, there's also, you can divine by tying a rock to a string, and,
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you do that on your palm, you can tell if it's a boy or a girl when you're having a baby.
I've never tried it, but I wouldn't knock it. I've never been pregnant.
Well, neither have I.
Yeah. But, you know, there's also, like, you can do that and ask questions like yes or no. Like, you can pretty much divine anything. Like, I know people that spill, like, if they spill the offering water, they will stare at the counter and be like, well, what shape has it appeared in? Right? Or, well, divine the ash after they burn the incense, or if you're doing witchcraft with cooking, you can divine from the flour that gets stuck to your counter, you know, and the patterns that it makes, and see
we should do that the next time we make bread.
We should, and see if like any special significance sticks out to you, and then you can also divine by scrying, which is like staring into like water or fire or a crystal ball. That's not a form of it that I'm particularly good at. Right? Unless it's clouds. I am really good at divining by cloud formation.
We should also do that this time.
Okay. Where you put yourself in that meditative state of mind, you voice your question to the void, and you stare. Right? Because a lot of it's working with your subconscious and like what your subconscious would understand, but that is, you know, that. I am also really good at palm reading. I'm really good at palm reading. Although, palm reading, unlike what a lot of people, it's not like in the movies, like, I can't look at your palm and tell you how long you're going to live. I can tell you about how many kids you might end up having, or how many strong relationships you might end up having, or how much your heart rules and how much fate has an influence in your life, you know. But, you know, it's different from in the movies. Yeah. It's different from in the movies, right? But, you know, that's a thing you can do.
Movies are hardly ever right.
Right. They are. I mean, you can also divine by smoke, though, which I think if you're good at not setting fire. I never do it because I am accident prone and I will start fire. But it's pretty much taking something like a white sheet of paper, right? And you pass it over the smoke, right? And whenever you feel like it's good and done, you flip it over and you look at the smoke formation. And again, you're looking for symbolism in it.
My dad has a fire pit. We can also do that this summer.
Yeah. Although I find it works better if you're doing it with small fire candles or something. Unless you have a big ass piece of paper. Yeah. But
plenty of candles.
Yeah. But so there's just there are a lot of different ways to do divination, and it's not something that you need fancy ass tools for. Like, you don't need money to do divination whatsoever. And
nice.
I think we're actually off. We might be offline, Teddy.
Darn it.
Yeah, we got red lights. Hello? I am seriously about to start singing Roxanne if I see one more red light. You hear Roxanne? Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red lights. Roxanne.
I'm a country listener, so I don't know most of your songs.
Yeah. That's a song about a guy who's in love with
Oh my god.
and he's telling her that she doesn't have to put on the red light because he will take her and take care of her and make her life less sad. I am going to end this.
Time anyways.
Yeah, we are. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to end it as soon as we're done. As soon as we come back for a second. Can you hear the sound of my lovely voice? Can you? Can you hear me? Alright, so, I think we're back temporarily. We are about out of time, so we're going to wrap it up, and, we're going to come back. We're going to do a sign-off.
Woo!
And that's about all you get from us. Goodbye.
Bye.